What a good girl.
What did we do?
Oh, that was...
So I've got a busy day ahead of me. I need to go back to the house, rip up the original laminate flooring that we put down to expose the original flooring, then prep it for sanding, go to Home Depot, get the sander. We're going to rent one out, so one of those big like industrial floor sanders, and then from that, hopefully I can get some sanding done today, but we'll see how much time we've got. So yeah, busy day. So back in the house, first time in a few days, obviously had a little breakaway, and now I'm looking at it and I'm like, oh my God, what did we do? So you've seen on the previous video that the ceiling had been removed, we've put it all neatly into the corner, or as neatly as we could. We're now going to shift that stuff outside, and then I'll have to remove the old laminate flooring, well, the laminate flooring that we got, to prep it ready for sanding. So yeah, got a lot of work to do. Wish me luck. So as you can see, I've removed now majority of the flooring. It only took me, what, 2 minutes to remove that flooring. The last little section I can't take up until I've moved the ceiling stuff outside. I'm going to do that now. Obviously we're trying to do everything as fast as possible, and there's this whole balance of getting everything done as fast as possible and trying to get everything to like a nice spec and a nice finish. We're trying to make that balance. Obviously we're brand new to this. We are on time constraints. We've got about 4 weeks until we need to move in. So I'm trying to get this done as fast as possible. So I'm going to remove the rest of the ceiling, remove the rest of the floor, and then yeah, hopefully we'll be ready to start sanding. So I've finally done all the flooring. It actually was a lot harder to get up than what I thought it would be, but as soon as it started breaking away, then it was easy. Someone's actually going to come and pick that up tomorrow, so that'll be out the way, finally. It was one of the biggest things in disguise, getting 1,200 feet worth of flooring, and then deciding you don't want it. It sort of takes over your house and is always in the way. So yeah, so that should be gone by tomorrow. So I'm going to go now and get the sander and then start sanding. So I went to Home Depot and I got the sander, managed to get it in time before it shut, and we're back at the house now. Holly's with me now, she's finished work, and I also got one of these. Turns out you have to buy one of these foam pads separately.
Hi. Hi.
So yeah, you have to buy them separately. I think it cost me another $10 on top of the rental for this foam pad. Basically all that does is keep it nice and level as you're sanding the floor, and then obviously I got the sandpaper itself. Again, you have to buy them separately, and they're about $12 a sheet. So we'll see. Obviously we've never done this before. It's not magic, so we'll see how it goes. So today's been a long day. We've basically just sanded all the floor. We're nearly there now. So if you are going to rent out a sander to do yourself and the flooring is in the same dire state that ours was, don't listen to the guy when he says you're okay starting at an 80, you don't need a 35 because we haven't got any, because he's lying. I spent all day today pretty much going around everywhere because it turns out due to COVID, another one of those things that's missing off our shelves is sandpaper. So yeah, make sure that you start on like a 36, sorry, not a 35, a 36 grade. Otherwise you're going to be there all day like I was. So I went to about 4 different places, eventually found the sandpaper, and I've come back. Since then, Holly's finished school and everything and come in. So we're just trying to get it finished off, and hopefully, like I keep saying, by the end of today, we'll have the floor varnished.
Overflow pack.
If you're wondering why I was holding the vacuum the whole time, it's because the little caster wheels actually scratch the floor. So when you get to about the 100 mark of grey grit, then yeah, you need to start carrying your hoover. Otherwise you'll carry on scratching it and then you have to carry on sanding it. It's just another little tip. So yeah, are we done? Let the sander see the floor. Yeah? Expert work done there by Holly. Years of knowledge, all into this one moment. Oh, you're professional, babe. Oh, for God's sake. No.
No. Come on. Michael.
Yeah? Yeah, so we finished the sanding and now we need to clean it all with white spirits. What's it called in Canada?
Material spirit?
Material spirit. Mineral,
not material. Mineral spirits.
yeah, mineral spirits.
Raw
Same
minerals.
difference. It smells the same. I did a little sniff test in the shop. Shouldn't do that,
It's like hot.
but I did. So.
It's cheaper than weed, am I right?
Oh, what? Sniffing this
Yeah.
is weed? Yeah, don't do that. Oh, it's
Don't
not
try
okay.
this at home.
Right. So yeah, so that is the sanding done.
I'd say
Is
don't
it
try
clean?
anything we do at home, to be honest.
Yeah, don't try anything we do on your home. It should be our thing. Yeah, I like it.
I like it.
Right, let's get to it. What are you doing, babe?
I am.
Swiffer, Dustin, sweeper.
Yeah. Because of all the dust, even though I've hoovered, it's not great. And then once we've Swiffer, duster, and sweepered, we're gonna.
Go with the green, yeah.
This is why I'm gonna kill you one day. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, you are right. I was just being lazy.
What are we doing after?
We're gonna use that chemical.
What is it?
Mineral spirit.
Yeah.
To clean the floor, and we're using that stuff instead of water because if you use water, it can get into the planks and swell, whereas this mineral spirit will just evaporate and will take a lot less time to dry. So hopefully we'll get the first coat on tonight and then we can leave it all night or in maybe 2 hours depending how we feel, and then hopefully getting the second layer on. But yeah, that's what we're gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. What are you gonna do?
Oh, watch you do it. Is that picking anything up?
Yep.
So we were advised to use a Swiffer, duster and sweeper. This is what they're called.
It's a Swiffer, duster, and sweeper. You can get it in many spots with a Swiffer, duster, and sweeper. We are not advertised by Swiffer, duster, and sweeper. Oh, I like it.
Do you know what's great about
That's
that? The Swiffer, the fact that we can use that for the floors after you've washed it, obviously.
yeah, they're reusable.
I know. What's it like? Is it thick?
Yeah, it's got like a turn on the bottom, look.
Oh. Oh. So that's the colour, isn't it? But, so you're not allowed to add bubbles, but at the same time you need to stir up poo. One of the most stressful things ever. If you've never done it before, do not panic when you first step on the floor. Obviously you see me and Holly running around panicking, flicking at I think we flicked at the walls like 4 times. But sadly now the head's fallen off. That's just the way things are for us. So now we're probably gonna have to do it by hand with this head. I don't know. I'm gonna see if I can work a way around it, but I literally don't think there's a way around it, which is great. So we're gonna have to do the rest of the floor by hand. You can see the difference though, like
Yeah.
kapow shrimp.
I love kapow
I
shrimp.
know,
Yeah, it's not bad.
it's not bad at all.
Quite nice actually.
Oh, not such a thing. So it turns out Holly is way better at this than what I am. She's used about half the amount, and you're meant to use as little as possible, as it says, because it causes bleeding, and that's where like a lot of the liquid falls down the side of the planks and then squelches out the sides, basically, like making thick layers. So that will then obviously be darker than the rest of the wood. So you want to put it on all the way down the line and then do one last like final pass, which is I think what Holly's on now. She's just going to do a long line down. She's titivating a lot. So we love doing this to each other, pointing out to each other what we're missing. Couple of lines there, babe. I put way more than Holly did. So the question being now is, when it dries, I don't know what. They say that the stain, it doesn't matter how many times you apply it, it stays the same colour. I don't believe that. I think it.
I don't know how that can be a thing.
I don't know how that can be.
But
That's what they say.
that is what they say.
It's actually a lot more forgiving than what I thought it was going to be, isn't it? Yeah. I mean, hopefully it turns out alright, but there is a reason why you pay thousands for people to do this.
Because Wally.
Because it's Wally.
Can you please work the end?
Yeah. Right. Back to it. That's the flooring done. Well, the first coat anyway. So word of advice, wear gloves because this stuff is horrendous. Holly's now trying to get off her hands and wash everything. It's actually a lot worse stuff than what I thought it was going to be. And it looks like the bad stuff. Poo. Just to remind you guys is, if you are going to do this, make sure that you do it in a Z-type pattern like we were doing, following the lines, but switch off the lights as you go out the door because now our dining room is going to be on for, well, till tomorrow.
Foreseeable.
Yeah, the foreseeable. So we're back at the house again today and we're doing round 2 of staining the floor. Here we go. So we finally finished the flooring, and now we can enjoy the fruits of our labour.